the Unfiltered with another episode of the 90-day series, and we're coming fast to a final. And I want to talk again about something which I find is and has been and will be the main driving factor and the main deciding factor of my life lately. I would say for a few years. Before that, I had a lot of experiences that I felt I need to go through. And those, like catching those experiences, was the kind of moving factor in my life. Yeah. After I felt I reached the place where I felt okay, I jumped a bit. I switched the viewpoint. I switched the how I feel, how I view life, and how my life should go. And that's when Memento Mori again came in the picture. And that's when time became I became aware of time in a way, and how important, crucial is for future plans, for present moment, and for the way you live your life at the present moment. Because if for me time is that most important factor in my life, I need, in a way, the people around me to function similarly. So I need them to understand the importance of time, understand the importance of time with each other, for each other, and without each other. Time without each other. And then the intensity of the experiences in that time, because how can you make time, let's say, last longer, be more rich? How can you enrich in time? By making that experience even more intense. But if you're not present in that doesn't take that to be in the present moment. It's fascinating, but when you also apply this memento mori view and factor into your life, there is a shift there, because you don't know how much time you have. Yeah. And then the way you live your life changes drastically. Yeah. And when you don't know how much time you have, you don't have time for bullshit. You don't have time to lie to yourself. You don't have time to lie to others. You don't have time to waste that could, at the moments where it could be more productive, more fruitful, more intense, more enjoyable. You don't want that, because you have limited time. If you put so much time in something shitty that makes you unhappy, you're not getting that back. And when people around you are not there, present, and living that time with you as much as they should, or as it would be okay for both of you, for all of you, to live that time, that's it. You cut people out. You have to cut actions out, things that you do in your life. You become so much more decisive, and you get to be the master of your life. There are different steps or moments in this particular idea of time, and your awareness of time has different steps, but this is the point that you need to reach. So if you can jump to this point, it's fine. If you take it in steps, it's also fine. and then understand that you don't know how much time you have. That is memento mori. And when you're young, and I would say I'm still young, but I became aware of time and I feel this time passing. And yeah, of course, as I said, I did my experiences that I wanted to do and to experience and to understand and to know and to see about life. And then, like, okay, time is limited. How do I use my time in the best way for myself, people around me, humanity? And if I'm sharing my time with someone, I have, in a way, my rules or my principles, how I want to be treated in that time. And that is most important because values, I feel, are very strongly connected with time. If you are aware of time, you don't have time to waste on shitty values, on people that don't respect your values, don't respect your time. Most crucial, cut them out. You have things to do, you don't want to share your time with someone, with something. You don't want to talk because you don't have time to share it, you have things to do. It's fine, but you understand that. Don't need to be in a relationship because you don't have time. Fine, but you understand that. You're aware of that, yeah? And you have things to do. What do you do with your life? Find out sooner than later. Because there is no other way, and this is the easiest way, and you also become interested in spiritual stuff, the spiritual part of life, because you are aware that time is limited. Yeah, then, well, I should also take care of that because that takes time. And how long do you have? You don't know. What if your time is tomorrow? What if your time is in 10 years, 50 years, 100 years? You don't know, but you have to be ready for every moment if it comes. So, I don't know, spiritual part takes time. Are you ready for it tomorrow? Hmm, maybe not. In 10 years, there is a chance. But are you sure do you have 10 years? Do you want something? Do you want kids? Do you want family? Do you want to run for president? Do you want to move to the other side of the world? How much time do you have? How much time do you need together? And all of that. So, and then what is the most important for you also? If you have this limited time, how do you want to feel in that time? Because some things, they are short-lived experiences and they are not worth it. Because let's say you need to buy yourself an expensive car, which you don't really need. Yeah, you need to work, let's say 1 year, to buy that car, and you enjoy that car, and it gives you a certain but limited time of enjoyment. Yeah, is there any other way you would have wanted to spend that 1 year before? And if there is something more important for you, I would give for myself the time that I would need to put in to buy that type of car to spend with another person. That for me is so much more valuable. So, and in different ways and in different moments, you have to decide. And time is ticking. So become aware of time fast, and then become the master of your life as fast as you can, and then just live your life fully. Memento mori.